Hey Gemini, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for October 22nd, 2024. This is for Gemini, last shuffle for Gemini here. Gemini, what we have here is letting go, and we have kindred partnership. So this tells me that um, there's something about this that was going to happen. Well, it's almost like spirit saying there's certain parts of this situation that was like going to happen, or like one thing was going to lead to the other, which was going to lead to the other. It was just bound to lead to something. Even though I don't see milestone, it's like it was going to be there in the first place. Music may be very important to you. Three notes, like three notes in succession, it keeps showing me like that may be very important to you. Like there might be a chord that's like hitting your soul. um Three may be a significant number to you. So they're talking about here, letting go, Three of Cups. Like there's something about you wanting friendship, and Spirit saying you need to let that go because it's not logical. Something about this is not logical. Something is not going to make sense. So Three of Cups, the Moon, Queen of Swords, and Nine of Cups here. This is something here where there the letting go is an energy. So people around you may still want to be associated with you, but there's no real logic as to why. It's like with kindred partnership here, this is a person who feels like it's a partnership typically, but they could feel like you guys were meant to be, like this is romantic. This could also be a person who's like business oriented with you, or doing things for you, or investing a lot of time into doing something for you. But this individual is, they feel like history, spending a lot of time with you matters. Like it's the history that matters. Okay, they're like, I spent a lot of time doing XYZ with you or for you. And so that's their basis of why they would want to stay connected. um Spirit saying it doesn't make sense, right? And you have to let go of wanting there to be some kind of level of common sense in the situation, if that makes any sense at all. Because it seems like they're wanting you to let go of thinking that things will ever come back together in a way that's just logical, right? You have to let go of that. And Teacher is Nine of Wands and Justice. A lot of people, the thing with this is that you've got to let go of wanting to teach someone a lesson as well, because you can never teach them as well as karma can. And I see karma here. I see that that was inevitable. If you were going to play games with Gemini, obviously that's the prize you were going to win, is karma. Um, I think it's funny, but I laugh at everything. But I will say that um, this is someone who may have been neglecting you unless there was some potential of them getting something out of a situation. And but then they still want to have an association with you. Well, karma could teach them a lesson better than you can. It's like the more that they hurt you, the more that Nine of Wands, they insult you or offend you in any way, or cause you to work so hard on something on your own and it's unfair, the more that they're going to reap and heap onto themselves. But Teacher is typically a person that in this energy would say that they're blaming. It's like they've taught you a valuable lesson about what happens when you blame others for your problems or blame others for where you are in life. And that things never really work out for them. Things are always going to be unfair for them. And they may be one of those people that's like, things never work out for me. And you're just like, well, it's because you confuse spirit. You treat people as though they're not important to you, yet you want them in your life. You keep them at arm's length, but then you are, I'm not judgmental, yet I am blaming you for everything. This get a little bit confusing. And so I'm seeing that energy there. Status quo would be Five of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles. Spirit is speaking a lot about how everyone else in your life would be influencing you to, um, I wouldn't say give them another shot, but in a sense, they're ones that would ignore this person. Spirit wants you to make a decision about what would bring you more balance without the peanut gallery telling you what you should do. They're in a space, people are more in a space of saying, it's like the reason why they say cut someone off would be they're not giving you enough. They're not they lack something, they're poor, they don't have enough for you, and they're talking more from a materialistic standpoint versus the aspect of their mentality or how they conduct themselves in spirit. Spirit does not want you to focus on the way the world or your society or the people around you look at the situation. It is not about it is not about the material things. It has everything to do with the fact that this person is confusing. They don't treat you well. They're around only to, it seems like somebody, they're not really giving a parameter. This could be romantic, right? It doesn't have to be, but this also could be like parents. This could be work. And they're throwing out here that this person has to learn the hard way. But the society, your friends may be trying to tell you that, oh no, what you have to do, it's because they don't have enough, or they're not giving you enough, they didn't buy you enough stuff, that they're ignoring you, so ignore them, or you know what I mean, they need to be, they should be shut out, and their reasoning for shutting someone out is not is it's like it's not about what they're thinking it is about. Spirit wants you to make your own decisions based on the fact that you realize that it's like you're not getting what you want out of the situation, and it shouldn't be this hard. And seniority should not play a part. It shouldn't be a factor. Oh, I've known them this long, so if they knew you this long, then it's even worse, kind of thing. um and I hope this makes sense. I know this is all over the place, but they're kind of throwing this out here that there's someone out here that wants to partner with you, and it's because you're a worthy investment, and that they know that you'll prosper. An empress always prospers, right? And it's like they're seeing you as that. They're like, if I invest in Gemini, I could be like that too. But what they're not really like savvy on is how to actually be in a partnership. What makes sense and what doesn't. It's like they're only focused on their needs. They're very selfish. Spirit's like, let that go. And not to say like, it's almost like they're saying stop answering their calls. Just start ignoring them. Start shutting them out in a sense. But do it not because they don't give you things, but because of the fact that they're not grounded. They're not solid as a person, just in general, as a spirit. The motive matters. That's why in court cases they're always like, well, we need, in criminal cases I used to be like, who cares why they did it? They did it. You know what I'm saying? But they're like, no, we need to know why. We need to understand why they did it, so we'll know exactly what kind of punishment to give them, because their thought process matters. Or their spirit, the core of their spirit does truly matter. So either way, you could be dealing with a Cancer, a Libra, or a Taurus really strongly. We also have another Gemini or an Aquarius here. So you could be a Gemini Cancer cusp, or a Taurus Gemini cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.